Alright, so SOP 56-01 Management Review. The purpose of this procedure is to review the quality management system to ensure its continuing suitability, adequacy, and effectiveness. This procedure applies to all aspects of the quality management system. The management representative is responsible for and has authority for execution of this procedure and policy. Top management with executive responsibility reviews a quality system once a year. The senior staff conducts quarterly review meetings and may also, at their discretion, call for unscheduled review meetings. The CEO shall be present at all management reviews. The president and members of senior staff are also responsible for attending the meetings. If any are unable to attend, those absent may send representatives in their place, but they must also receive minutes of the review meeting. And after reviewing the minutes, must submit their input and comments in writing to CEO and president. Additional attendees may be invited at top management's discretion. You don't really have to worry about it. It's not an actual physical meeting or anything. You just type up the management review and you send it to Ryan, and I'm guessing he sends it out to everybody else. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. Because I thought that it was an actual meeting too. I was waiting for it, but it never happened because it's not a physical meeting. So agenda, the management representative prepares the agenda for management review meetings. It is then reviewed by the president, distributed to the participating department managers. Review input, the agenda. So input to management review includes current performance and improvement opportunities related to the following: follow-up actions from previous management reviews, changes in external and internal issues that could affect the quality management system, performance and effectiveness of the quality management system, customer satisfaction review, feedback from relevant interested parties, customers, suppliers, employees. So that's pretty much just the scorecards. And auditors, quality objectives, on-time delivery to customers 90%, quality level is 90% acceptance rate of parts received at customers. Review current trends, RFQ win/loss, OTD, and then quality rating. These are all graphs right here. Process performance and product conformity, non-conformities and corrective actions, monitoring and measuring results, audit results, performance of external providers, the adequacy of resources, the effectiveness of actions taken to address risk opportunities, review improvement/preventative action suggestion reports, Form 85-1, opportunities for improvement. So that's just saying everything that's like on the management review, like on the form. Review output. The outputs from the management review include actions related to the following: opportunities for improvement, any needs for changes to the quality management system, resource needs, identified risk. That's the output section for the form. And then external providers shall be notified once a year to provide evidence that they are in fact retaining company records. So we're gonna just review one of the forms. So to go to the management review, you're gonna go to ODrive, Document Center, Management Review Records, and then this last one that we did, there was a problem with the Honeywell scorecards. So you guys want to note down not to use the management review meeting 2019. You can use it as reference, but don't, I guess, copy that form. Okay. Because the way that I do it is I just go in and I click on the last one, not in the 2019 one because I had to remove a section on that one. But that was just for that year because we had issues. For the next year, which is
so you just
the
use
end
this
of this
template
year.
for
Yeah, you use
everything.
this template.
Oh, okay.
So you just delete all the information and stuff like that. But use the one for 2018, not the 2019 one. So yeah, we'll just do this one instead of the other one. So first right here, the follow-up actions from previous management reviews. So for this one, you would go, so this is the 2018, right? So then you'd go to the 2017 one, and the follow-up actions are at the bottom here. See, action items, follow up with vendors for critical material, addition of work instructions for process control. So then that's what we put here. So these were the follow-up actions that were noted from the previous one. There's a bunch there, but let's say that let's say that this was blank, like it actually was for 2019. I think it was blank. I forgot to delete this actually. Oh, that's still the old one. It took a second. Yeah, so there was no follow-up action items. So when you guys do it next year, you can go ahead and put NA because we're not actually allowed to leave anything blank.
Okay.
So yeah, it was something that the auditor told us.
Sure.
That never to leave anything blank on the management review, that there has to be something written on there.
Okay. So,
So-
there's nothing to just not NA then to be okay.
Yeah,
Just
I think
close.
I can't remember actually. Might want to check with Ryan. I think he might have said that maybe NA wasn't acceptable. It has to have something brief. Like this one, we didn't put actually NA. We put no further action required.
Sure.
Just put like a little phrase or something, you know?
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. Let's go back to this one.
Usually that's the case, right? I mean, if there is any issue.
Yeah, I
no
mean,
issues.
I think that was the first one that that I have done while I was here that actually had some follow up stuff. The 2018 one. But yeah, for the most part, I noticed at least that there's not really follow up items for the next time. So
And this is like a once a year thing, you said, like.
yeah, it
how
used to be
often?
twice a year.
Okay.
At the beginning and then halfway through the year.
Okay.
But now we go ahead and we do it at the end of the year just because it takes a long time. It really does because you have to go a lot of back and forth and you have to gather a lot of information and stuff like that.
So
You'll,
is there
you'll
any-
see as we walk through it, it takes some time, especially for the scorecards, which is actually the next section
And
here.
it tells you like who to reach out to and everybody like that.
No.
It doesn't, right? Okay.
No, that's why we're going over it right now. Like
Okay.
Ryan, when him and I went over it, like I was writing down like which sections. Like I had this printed, so I wrote down each section, like where to get the information and stuff like that.
It's on-
Yeah, so
on
it's on
video.
here. Yeah, it's perfect. So yeah, and then it says right here, it's all labeled for you too. See, like right here it says follow up with vendors for critical material. We were having some problems with Conard, I guess, and Marisol and Plain as well. So they just put some stuff there. So changes in external and internal issues that could affect the quality management system. This one, honestly, it usually just stays as no changes. See, this is the one that I did right here. External issues, market competitive, no change, no change. Ryan will change it if there is, but for the most part, I think that always just stays as no change. Performance and effectiveness of the quality management system. So customer satisfaction review. This is where the scorecard's gonna play. See, so awards and recognitions. There was one, I think, but that was for like last year, so you guys don't have to worry about one right now. If one does come up, Ryan will let you know, like, hey, make sure to put this in the management review for next year or whatever year he wants it in.
Yeah.
Whatever year we receive the award or
I'm
recognition.
usually on that with the website too, so it's you know.
Oh, okay, so then you'll know more.
Yeah, I would probably get more.
Yeah,
updated.
I only had to do it once, and I think it was for like Rockwell or something like that.
Yeah, they do like every once in a year review or an award or something.
Oh, really?
Supplier award or something like that.
We get one every year?
Every now and then. Yeah, I mean it's usually every year or so.
Oh, well then maybe they just forget to include me in them. But I've only been included in one of the emails once where Ryan forwarded it to me. He told me, hey, make sure you put this in the management
Yeah, it'd be a
review."
good idea to stay on top of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's something we have to pay attention to.
Yeah, so just I guess just bring that up to Ryan, or if you get them, just I guess send it to Leslie, or
Yeah.
you guys can communicate right there. But awards and recognitions, that's where you would put it.
Yeah, Ryan will be the point of contact for that.
Yeah, and then so the scorecards. Let's see. I don't say done scorecards are you? Scorecards right here. So we honestly don't always get them for all of these. Like Breeze Eastern, we haven't gotten one. I don't think so. No, 2019. The ones that we mostly get them for is Honeywell, NDA, Moog, and Raytheon, Rockwell, and Seeker. But the only ones that you need to enter, again, you're going to be using the 2018 one, not the 2019 one, because the 2019 one, I did remove a section. So you're going to put Rockwell, on-time delivery, quality rating as well. The Northrop, the Raytheon, Honeywell, and Moog. You just like pretty much look at theirs. So let's look at, I think, which one's the easiest. Maybe Raytheon. So see, we're not, that's just for the 1 month, for this first month. And this one actually has a quantitative rating for, no, that's not the right one. I don't know what quantitative is, because this is quality. No, this is quality. Let's see, they don't have the receipt one. What's the next one? So yeah, so they have the quality here and then the delivery rating here. And then it has the dates here. So you just go through all of them, you look at the dates. Some of them actually have it where you can click on the last one that's saved and it has for that whole year. So you can just use that one. And you guys gotta do math, you know how to do your averages and all that, right? To get this the score, the percentages. So you do have to use math for the management review meeting. So let's see, so that's for that top right there. And then the feedback from relevant interested parties. This one, I think we actually removed this one, so you do want to write in your notes or video, I guess. On the 2019, that one was removed. And that one is going to stay removed because we're not sure where that came from. Yeah, when I tried looking into it with Jessica, we couldn't find where that information was at. The girl before that did it, she's the one, we don't know how she did it. And we went through their website and we tried to figure out, but we couldn't. So it was okay to remove that part.
Okay.
Per Ryan, last time that I had heard. Because we all couldn't figure it out.
Huh.
So that part is going to
Strange.
stay removed. But the other part that was removed that was not on there was Honeywell. See? It's Raytheon, Honeywell, and then Moog. And right here is Raytheon, no Honeywell. It just goes straight to Moog. But Honeywell still needs to be on there. So let's go back to this one because it's missing some parts. So yeah, this is the one that I'm talking about. We're like, what is for underperformer? Yeah, we couldn't find any of that. So we cut that section out. Suppliers, if there is any feedback from the suppliers, I haven't received anything. I'm sure Ryan will let you know if anything needs to be added on there, but as far as I know, there's nothing. Employees, if there's any feedback from the employees, we wouldn't know that directly. I think you might know.
There's no customer survey.
But I mean, if there is, well, you would put it there.
Okay.
But for the most part, that kind of just stays the same. And then auditors. So right here, all this information is going to be when the audit takes place.
It's
so
all
the audit
written?
takes place in July.
It's all written down, I'm assuming, or not?
Yeah, it's like a full-on report, so you can find the information
And
on
you just
there.
basically copy or